The MLB Gambling Podcast on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Underdog is a brand new offer for new customers. Play just $5, get $50 in bonus funds when you sign up at Underdog Fantasy. The promo code MLB SGPN. And welcome, everybody, to the MLB Gambling Podcast here on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network. It is currently Saturday afternoon, East Coast time at least, August 16th, around 1 p.m. Eastern. I'm your host, Scott Rachel, once again joined by Adam Rose. Together, we're going to break down the props for Saturday. Now, a reminder that we are in different backgrounds because we are in hotel rooms in Vegas, but we did promise all of you 3 episodes this week. So we did Monday, we did Tuesday, long gap. Now we're here for Saturday. Adam, how's it going with you? Long time no see. I'm kind of tired after last night, to be honest.
We were up till 5 a.m.
Yes, we were up till 5 a.m. and I walked across the Fremont Street to get back to the hotel. So
it was we were having, and then it's a good. We're up too while we're here. For those that don't know, last episode we talked about me bleeding out on MLB. That is no longer the case. I just had a Linkin Park songs just popping in my head. Oh, dude, it was great. Well, you know what? We got games though. Let's get these things rolling for these people. I'm gonna make some water while we do this.
Make some water. Okay, that's fine.
You want me to jump first?
No, that's fine. Before we get into any of the actual plays, though, a reminder that we have an app, which is free to download with all of the SGPN picks. Download the SGPN app for all of our picks and podcasts for free in one convenient place. SGPN app, wherever you do, get your apps. Anyway, time to move on into the actual props that we have for the Saturday card. So, Adam, I'll do first as always. What's going to be your first prop for the Saturday card?
First thing I got here, Quinn Priester has been very good, and the Milwaukee Brewers have been very good. So we're going to take Quinn Priester actually under 2.5 earned runs at a plus 110 for those who can get it. I am not one of those who could get it. I had to pay a little bit of juice, but now it's actually even money. We're in the right direction of this. He's actually, in his last 10 games, he's only gone over this 3 times. He's off a bad start too, so I think we're going to get some really good value on this. His last 5 starts overall, though, he's been excellent. His last 5 on the road, he has a 3.08 expected ERA. Last 3 road starts overall, he has a 1.98 ERA, opposing BABIP of 2.13. And right-handed pitchers are 7-2 to the under earned runs in the last 9 against Cincinnati. So I really like this play. And 6 guys in the Cincy lineup have bad K rates, 23% or worse, versus righties in their last 30 plate appearances. I will add, I do like Ellie De La Cruz to hit a home run today. Like, he can hit it off somebody else. His form is a little bit interesting to me, but I'll talk. That's a miscellaneous thing and just a price thing. But the Quinn Priester under 2.5 earned runs.
Yeah. So for my first play, I'm going to go back to my boy, who has been cashing props left and right for me on the show. It's the same play every time, but it has been cashing quite well or quite often when I give him out. Give me Soderstrom again. I'm going to go with the over 1.5 HRR, this time minus 120. He's had at least 2 HRR in 12 of his last 13. Didn't even start yesterday. He pinch hit, and he had an RBI single. So even when he doesn't actually start, he still goes over. He's had at least 2 HRR in 7 of his last 8 home games. Then you have Anderson pitching for LA, who's been really bad lately. Last 5 starts, 25 and 2/3 innings pitched, a 6.55 ERA. He's also been really bad on the road this season. He's not been amazing at home, but he has been a lot better at home than on the road. Soderstrom, though, has been our guy on the show. I keep giving him out. He keeps cashing. I'll take him in the spot here. The A's offense, I do think, could do some damage. We saw that yesterday as he scored a bunch of runs against the Angels. Anderson, he might stink. Soderstrom, though, he's our friend. And, I'll go with him again. So give me Soderstrom over 1.5 HRR for about the 4th time in a row on the show at minus 120. 3-0 so far. Knock on wood. Hopefully we get to 4 in a row. That's my first play that I have. Any thoughts on Anderson or the A's in this game?
Oh, man, the A's are a wagon. Tyler Soderstrom's a wagon. A's at home are a wagon, and it's like 100 degrees there. I think it's just do it. Yeah,
so that's where I'm at for Soderstrom there, as you made water reappear on screen. So
I did.
Yes. So I'll ask you for the sake of
it looks like I'm Breaking Bad here and making meth, but I'm just putting.
Unfortunately, I think the song might be copyrighted, so I don't think we could actually play it. But
yeah, I don't know. Hold on, we're almost done.
You're Heisenberg. Yeah,
I am. Well, you and I have a Jesse, Walter White relationship. I feel like
something like that.
Yeah, it was really funny when we were on the show together, and then there was a picture of us behind us. For those that didn't watch VSiN last night, Scott, in the middle of his segment, somebody banged on the
slams on the VSiN glass, trying to get my attention. He's showing me like a YouTube video that I did, and he's trying to like get my attention to say hi. And I'm like, I'm not trying to ignore you. I'm just about to literally do a show in about 2 seconds. So that was kind of.
He like pointed to the YouTube, and he just was like, You,
and I'm like, yeah, it's me, but I'm in the middle of a show, so I can't say hi.
And then we went on like an epic craps run.
We did. Those drink tickets come in. Those drink tickets come in handy. I'll put it that way.
We had a great time. We had a great time. Okay. That was a good big night.
It was. So what is your? It was a profitable big night too, because your craps run was pretty good.
Oh, it was great. So. I'm leaving. Yeah, I have all my futures in, and I'm leaving just up. Okay, so we're gonna go with a guy, another friend of the program, Cal Quantrill. Over 14.5 outs at minus. I take it at minus 120. I know it's probably not as good of a price as you're getting over there, but guess what? I'm in Vegas and I have to deal with it. He was cruising till his last 2 starts. 4 of his last 6, he's been over this. 4 of his last 5 on the road. Since he had really few pitches on his last start, I really do like this. He went 6 against Boston last July. And opposing right-handed pitchers are 6-1 to the over outs in their last 7 starts against Boston. And 6 guys in the Boston projected lineup have batting averages versus right-handed pitchers under 200 in their last 30 plate appearances. So let's go back to the Cal well. We used to take them for under walks, but let's take them to go. Let's just take them to go. 5 innings.
All right. So I actually have a play in the same game.
Ooh,
but I'm gonna save that for a second because I got to do some ad reads. So a reminder, although I do co-sign the play, but it is kind of connected to the play that I'm going to give out. So I'll get into that in a second. But a reminder, they're brought to you by MyBookie.ag because you can bet on baseball, WNBA, golf, and of course football futures with MyBookie. They're also available on occasions to bet on you can deposit and get payouts with crypto. So keep that in mind. Head to MyBookie.ag, promo code SGPN, 400,000 match up to 1K. Terms conditions, MyBookie.ag, promo code SGPN. We're also brought to you by Rhythm because they have power trends, which are now called smart signals. They've been crushing with baseball and WNBA. So for baseball, smart signals have been crushing for player prop unders. Check that out. WNBA last month, smart signals went 97 and 65. I believe we went 4-1 on those yesterday. So smart signals keep crushing in August.
Yeah, and everybody, I want to address some smart signals questions. People have said, "Oh my God, smart signals have changed since they weren't power trends." They haven't. Lineups have changed. And by the way, we were hitting at 80% in July. We are hitting just above 50% in August. It's okay. Pick and choose. Do your research. Check some things. We did 4-1 yesterday. We're doing great. Also, their sides and totals are smacking.
Yes, that too. So once again, they've been doing quite well for us. But a reminder that you download the app, check out Smart Signals, start betting smarter. And we also have a promo link for a 7-day free trial with our partnership with Rhythm. So use the link, sportsgaming.com's Rhythm, to get your 7-day free trial. Welcome back, everyone, to the MLB Gambling Podcast. Finished going through the first couple of props that we have for the show. Time to move on into my second prop. You mentioned Quantrill, and while you're going to back him here against Boston, I'm going to back him by fading one specific batter on the Red Sox. Give me Duran. I'm going to go with his under 1.5 bases at minus 105. Duran has had a less than 2 bases in 7 of his last 8, and Quantrill has been quite good at limiting hits. He's allowed less than 4 hits in 4 of his last 5 starts. And Duran, historically speaking, has been absolutely horrible against Quantrill in his life. 1 for 13 lifetime against Quantrill. So you think Quantrill goes more distance because of the lack of pitches he had last start? I like him in this start too. Point is, I do think you're looking at a spot where even if Quantrill does struggle to some degree, the hits have been pretty good in terms of limiting them. But Duran is 1 for 13 against Quantrill, and he's not been that good lately at getting bases. Once again, we ended up winning a base underplay with Diaz last time out because Yandy had a single. I can see that happening here with Duran too. He gets a hit. That's it. It's a single. You still win. So I don't see an extra base hit. I think it'll end up going maybe 1 for 4 with a single. But Quantrill has been very good against him, and his hits number have been lower than you expect. Give me Duran under 1.5 bases at minus 105 as my second play for the show. So thoughts, because I think it kind of connects, but I'll just go with the one guy specifically having issues against Quantrill in the past.
You saw what I had said about how the lineups were doing against righties. I think it's great.
Yeah, so there you go. That's going to be my second play on the show. Time for your third prop, though, Adam. What do you like as your third and final player prop?
So my third and final player prop. Let me just make sure it's not the same thing that I'd sent to you. Oh, actually, I'm changing it up. I don't know why I said that it was one thing, but we're gonna go with Bo Bichette over 1.5 total bases and his home run. I went downstairs. I bet this with a paper ticket. Patrick Corbin is going for the Rangers. Bo Bichette has been absolutely lethal against lefties this season. I think that this number is huge because, frankly, he just hasn't been that great against righties. In his last 2 games, he didn't really do much. But if you look at him against lefties on his total bases, prior to the last 2 games, prior to a game against the Dodgers and a game against the Cubs, he had gone 7 straight with at least 2 bases. His pitch mix against Corbin's really good. He's over 3 for him lifetime, but I'm not super concerned here. It's just the way the pitch mix works for Patrick Corbin. I think that Bo Bichette's going to do pretty well here. And again, this is one of those guys who just about 2 weeks ago was arguably one of the hotter hitters in baseball for this Toronto team. I do like the Jays on the run line today. It feels like an explosion day. And let that be led by Bo Bichette. Took his home run at plus 540 downstairs.
Well, you know what they say.
What?
They say Bo knows baseball.
They do say that.
So
they did say that.
There we go.
Okay. Yeah. So Bo Bichette, it's I'm seeing out there minus 120, which feels good. Yeah, I just think that let me just look real quick at this lineup real quick. Bo Bichette. Clear that. Sorry, guys. Okay, yeah. Bo Bichette's last 5 games. His expecting batting average is 351, even though his average is only 176. And his expected slugging is 410. Again, like he should be crushing it. I know he had a bad couple games, and against lefties, 345 average in his last 30 plate appearances. Not striking out, getting on base, hitting home runs. He's got a max EV of 111. Let's do it, man. Bo knows.
Yep. I mean, I think Corbin's going to struggle today, too. So I think Bichette makes a lot of sense. And you know what? Texas, even if Corbin goes fine, that bullpen's been terrible lately. So there's a chance that this goes off the rails at some point towards the end. But I like it. I think it's a good matchup for Bo, too. So moving on to my final play. I did not forget about the pitchers. I do have a pitcher prop. Give me Brian Wu. I'll go for a plus money play. Give me the over 5.5 strikeouts at plus 115. Wu's had only 6 strikeouts in 9 of his last 10. He's had at least 6 strikeouts in 4 of his last 5 road starts. He has been quite good on the road. And a reminder here, the Mets recently have been quite bad. In terms of strikeout rate, basically the same the last 2 weeks to what they've done all season, which is fine. Nothing like amazing, nothing terrible. But I like Wu in this spot. And the Mets, we know, are right now a team in shambles, not to mention the fact Seattle had to burn a lot of the bullpen yesterday because the game went off the rails. So the chance that Wu goes a bit more distance. 6 strikeouts, though, tends to be his usual number. Sounds about right to me, but I think 5.5 at plus 115 has some value, and that should be closer, in my opinion, to like minus 110. So I'll take it for the plus money. But the fact is he tends to walk into 6. That's all we need. And the Mets offense, we know, can be really underwhelming, especially lately. So give me Brian Wu over 5.5 strikeouts at plus 115 as my final prop for the Saturday card. Thoughts on Wu or the Mets?
I'd looked at Wu. So that was almost on my card. So
okay, there you go.
Obviously, I approve.
I do want to ask you, though, anything from the miscellaneous section?
Yeah, I feel like it's fair for me to give out the MLB props that we gave out last night. I really like Acuna today to hit a home run. He basically, if he hits anything, he just destroys it. And I think Slade sticks. That's my cap there. Ellie De La Cruz. I know I mentioned that I do like Quinn Priester today. I also do like Ellie De La Cruz at 5. I took it downstairs. Where is it? It's right in front of me. I have look at all these paper tickets.
Yeah.
But we're also done. We're good. Plus 520 for him to hit a home run is fantastic. So I did that. Took his total bases as well. Yes, Ronald Acuna. Ellie De La Cruz, I like to hit a home run. Later today, I kind of like Freddie Freeman, but we'll see how things go against Dylan Cease. You and I can always fade Dylan Cease. That actually may be a fun one for you and I to take. This might be a Dodgers bomb out spot because Cease has been due for a fall apart, and you and I hate the guy, so maybe we get a little frisky. We'll see. Hold on. Tell me. All right,
Yeah,
whatever.
that's fine. But
anyway, we got that. We got UFC, but no miscellaneous stuff because they got rid of the DP market. Rip.
Okay. Well, either way, RIP to the DP market. It was fun while it lasted. There goes our sponsorship deal. But
yeah,
anyway,
I know. I'm really upset about this. Well, maybe we could get. When we were on VSiN last night, and you said he's a BBJ, I was like, you should do some DPs. That was funny.
It was BJJ because it was Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Same thing.
But,
Same thing. It could be fine.
Yeah, that's fine. Either way, though, once again, still fun to have miscellaneous plays, even if the DP market has been temporarily out of order. So we'll see. Hopefully they bring it back at some point. But either way. Anyway, time to move on into our best bets for the show. Before we get into our best bets, a reminder, they're brought to you by our sponsor, which is Circa, because what do you know? You're there right now in the hotel room. But it's hosting 3 of the biggest football contests upcoming season. They have Circa Million, Circa Survivor, Circa Rendissimo, over $20 million guaranteed prizes. And a reminder that you can hang out with SGPN next week at Circa Contest Weekend from the August 21st, 23rd. Amazing weekend, including live shows at open bars. Plus, you get 50% off your stay. 15% off your stay at Circa with code SGP15. Contest open to everyone. Sign up in Nevada, click anywhere with double of our official proxy to footballcontest.com. Use code SGP, $50 off your proxy fees. We're also brought to Underdog Fantasy, Mania, happening all summer long. 50 million prizes, 2 minute first place, no waiver wire, no trade arguments, best players way to play fantasy football. You can also use Underdog for pick'em entries, which we're going to get into in a second. Point is that you can win up to 500 times your entry, so choose wisely. A reminder, though, that Underdog does have a brand new offer for new customers. Play just $5 to $50 in bonus funds. We're just Underdog Fantasy, promo code MLB SGPN. Welcome back, everyone, to the MLB Gambling Podcast. Finish going through our props for the Saturday card. Time to move on into our best bets for the show. Adam, what is your favorite prop on the card?
I like this Cal spot, I think anytime that you're getting a low outs number like this and it's not heavily, usually you see this, it's like minus 180 to the top, to the over. I like that one the best. I think that's going to be my best bet.
Okay. I can get behind that too. What was the price on that again?
Minus 120. Okay.
So for mine, I like Durham, but I got to go with my boy. Give me Soderstrom again. Over 1.5 HRR, still minus 120. The A's are a wagon offensively. Anderson stinks on the road. His numbers have fallen off a cliff. His ERA is around 6.5 in his last 5 starts, and he's been good at home. So based on that, give me Soderstrom over 1.5 HRR at minus 120 as my best bet. Don't fix what isn't broken on this show. He's our guy, so I'll go with him once again as my best bet for Saturday. Anyway, for Underdog, I know it's kind of weird because we're in a state that doesn't actually have Underdog, but we can still talk about potential entry plays. To be honest, though, we can't bet it, so apologies there, but it is what it is. So I'll ask you, though, for Underdog, first of all, are there any rhythm smart signals that you want to potentially use in a potential entry?
Hang on, I'm on the group chat with you and our bosses talking smack. Anyway, let me just see. So I think that I do like us doing I like this Courtney Williams. This game starts in 40 minutes, but they have Courtney Williams under PA. I know it's for WNBA, but I do like that a lot.
I think we should do something a bit different though, because that's 20 minutes from now. So
okay, so then I'll find something. All right, so
well, do they have stuff for tomorrow games or not?
As a leg for Underdog? I love this.
Okay.
Cal Quantrill under 5.5 hits allowed. It's too juicy to take on its own, but I think as a Underdog entry, I think it's fantastic.
Yes, that's fine.
It's exactly with what we just said.
Yeah.
So let's do that. Let's definitely do that.
Okay, that's fine.
Cool. So we're gonna do that one, and then I really like Bo Bichette today.
Do you want to go with the RBI?
Yeah, I wish we were in a state where we could do this.
I know.
Stinks.
We can go bold with the RBI. It's fine.
Yeah, Bo with an RBI because he's batting 5th, I think.
Give or take, he's somewhere in that spot.
Yeah. We'll do Bo with the RBI. We'll do that, and then Tommy HRR.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. So that's what we say, guys. So okay, Tommy Soderstrom higher 1.5 HRR.
By the way, it's Tyler to be clear.
Tyler, sorry, my bad.
It's fine.
Tommy. Oh, Tommy was the goalie for the Islanders and the Flyers.
Yes.
Well, come on.
Close enough.
All right.
No,
close enough. Anyway, that's fine. Cal Quantrill, lower 5.5 hits allowed. That's a rhythm smart signal. and Bo Bichette RBI. Do those on Underdog. I don't know what it is, but it's probably 5.5 multiplier.
Might be yeah, I'm assuming that the Quantrill juice and the Bo plus money is basically.
It's probably closer to 6. It's probably a bomb one.
6.
Yeah,
it's probably going to balance out, so it's fine. Either way, though, that is going to wrap it up for the show. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and hopefully you enjoyed, the hotel room backgrounds. So once again, we'll be back. Normal shows next week. We'll be back in our normal locations, but a reminder that, once again, you can find us on Twitter, RH Radio. Find him on Twitter at Hey Rosenberg. And a reminder, until next time, good luck to all of you and all of your bets. Bye, everyone.